Hello everyone, so I did a poll recently and people voted that they prefer voiceover during the time lapses in the key parts, so give it a try and see how we get on. Today's video we are going to put in some tram lines, so I forgot to do it when I was seeding initially, so I made a bit of a mess on this part here. You'll see the absolute state I put them in, but next time I know what to do and the best way to get the tram lines in this field, because it's a bit of an odd shaped field. So we'll get those done and then we spray our field with some fertilizer, and then we move on to the new bit of land where we start clearing some trees and we begin starting work on the new yard. So I'll just let time progress now and I'll jump back in when we are at the yard. Just thought I'd mention actually is that if you have ProSeed installed and you forget your tram lines, all you've got to do is don't turn the actual machine on, just hit Control R and it will turn the tram lines on in manual mode, and you can still put tram lines in then without having to reseed everything. So it's not the real way it's done. I'm no expert on tram lines at all, but yeah, it does help if you do want to do things after. Just hit Control R, don't turn the seeder on, and you can still put your tram lines in. Just a little tip for you there. So now I've got the logging down a bit better, making money is a bit easier. So I buy field 23 and 24. I think one's about 22 grand and one's 54 grand. So it leaves enough cash in the bank to spend still. I've marked out an area with some blue marking tape here. I want to keep some of the trees in the entrance to the little homestead in the island. I don't want it all to be just cut away. So I'm just marking up a boundary of where I'm going to actually put the yard in, so I don't cut past these trees basically, which you'll see the area will clear in a minute. Just try and keep things a little bit woodlandish as you approach in. I think it's quite nice, the entrance way as you come in, so that's why I've marked the trees up there. So here I lease out a skidder because my login still isn't perfect. So just help things tidy up the logs a bit better and make things a lot easier when it comes to loading. So I've leased this one out as well, just to help things out. I'll buy one in the future at some point, but for now it's on lease. we're actually coming to the part where we build the yard now. So it's going to start quite small. I found these little sheds. I want a good mixture of modern and the old school sort of logging style scene to things. I've got no theme set in mind. It's not American. It's a bit of a Scandinavian American mixture really. I don't want to commit myself to one sort of build. I'm just going to sort of try and be creative and just see how things develop really. I did realise the sheds aren't actually as big as I thought they were once I start getting kit inside. So the benefit to playing like episodes at a time, you don't just build it in one go, so you know what's practical. So now I know the next shed I build and I need a bigger one. So once we clear more land, I'll get myself a larger shed to store the bigger implements in, because we are looking at upgrading some kit and equipment in the future as well. But for now, this is what we put in. I put in a few decorations as well, and a little stone path up to the logging bridge onto the island, and then I just throw in a few little details here and there. But once we get the tyre tracks over and the kit and equipment gets put in, it will look a bit more sort of lived in and used. So thanks for watching the video. I'll leave you now as I build up the yard here, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Take care.